33. Farm stealing. Thieves nowadays steal a variety of big and little objects, from jewellery and money to cars and cargo. The thieves operate under a double handicap. First, their thefts are against the law, and second, in terms of the real thefts today, theirs is a petty theft with a maximum risk and a minimum profit. The real thievery today, the big-scale stealing, is legal. One of the deadliest of these legal thefts is of farms, deadly because it destroys the small farmer who is so important to a nation. Some politicians have repeatedly said, in one country after another, that small farms must go. Without resorting to outright confiscation, two methods can be used to wipe out small farms. First, a farm aid program of supports and grants can be instituted which will actually give more to the big farms and speed up the decline of the small farmer. Second, taxation can be used to wipe out the small farmer and to concentrate land into fewer and fewer hands. Very early in American history, the courts pointed out that, quote, "The power to tax is the power to destroy," end quote, and we can add, the power to steal as well. If a tax supports civil government in its work of the Ministry of Justice, in the maintenance of law and order and the common defence, that tax is a just and helpful one to all. But if a tax becomes confiscatory, if it wipes out homeowners, small farmers and small businessmen, that tax is then simply theft. Today, taxation is increasingly used not simply to finance civil government, but to reorganise and to remake society, to finance social revolution. Someone has humorously described our welfare programs and the war on poverty in these words, quote, "We intend to take poverty away from those who are using it foolishly and give it to those who don't have any." Make it legal, call it by all the high-sounding names you will, stealing is still stealing, and it is against God's law. If robbing a man of his money at the point of a gun is wrong, how much more so is robbing a man of his farm with all the might of the state? In the Mosaic Law, there was no property tax. The civil government was supported by a poll or head tax, which was collected from all men 20 years of age and older, and with the same rate for all. The tax, thus, could not be too heavy for the poor, nor could it ask too much from the rich. Taxation today is no longer geared to providing for law and order. The more taxes rise, the less law and order we have. Taxation is now the power to destroy, and it is stealing.